Black belt? Who give him? We have to check that moment.
Alright, in 20 days we have Dustin Poirier facing Islam Makhachev for the lightweight belt. And today I just sat on the bus and pondered if Dustin could beat Islam. Here's my conclusion. Islam is definitely the big favorite because, first of all, let's just imagine we don't know these fighters. First of all, Islam is 3 years younger. Poirier is already 35 years old, and we know how 35-year-olds look in lower weight classes. Sure, the lightweight division isn't that low, but I still think you can't keep going too long in the division. And Poirier has also taken a lot more damage than Islam has. But a good thing is Poirier hasn't been knocked out a lot. He hasn't been in that many wars. He had the Dan Hooker war, the Justin Gaethje war, and the Benoit Saint-Denis war. Only that was really short. And apart from that, Islam is the better striker. I'm tired of pretending that Islam can stand with guys like him and Justin Gaethje. And honestly, the only thing they have over him is power. That is all they have. I think other than that, Islam is just better as a striker than guys like Poirier. He's also a way better grappler. He is better in the clinch, I believe. He has way better stamina. Remember, we saw Benoit grapple Poirier and he pretty much kind of mauled Poirier. Poirier couldn't really do anything on the ground. All he did was spam the guillotines. Can he catch Islam with a guillotine? No chance in hell. No way. Because, first of all, he already tried that on Khabib, where it was pretty good guillotine, but that could have worked. Just not against Khabib on that night. But the problem with spamming the guillotine against Saint-Denis is that now everybody knows, you have shown your cards. Islam is gonna know, okay? Poirier is gonna jump the gilly as soon as possible. So I'll prepare for the gilly in sparring, make sure to have Dagestanis put guillotines on me, let Khabib put me in a guillotine, and listen, man, with that training, Dustin Poirier just won't get the guillotine at all. Maybe he could try and be but then that would lead to bad stuff in my opinion. Him also just laying on the ground inactively like he did against Charles also led to his downfall once. So I really don't see any way he can really survive on the ground. So Poirier lives and breathes off of keeping this fight standing. Because honestly, if he doesn't, we may see a third rear naked choke loss for Dustin Poirier. Probably gonna prepare for that. He's probably gonna train how not to get your back taken after all the trauma he endured against Khabib and Charles. At least if he is smart, that is. And honestly, what's his path to victory, okay, for Poirier? First of all, he can be glad that this fight is not in Abu Dhabi, so he won't be in enemy territory. Of course, sure, the Abu Dhabis, they aren't super toxic or they're not gonna chant that you're gonna die like the Brazilians, but they're gonna support their home fighter, or not their home fighter, they're just gonna support the fighters they like. Poirier is not gonna have that issue. He's gonna fight in Newark, I believe. The arena is probably gonna root for him. A lot of people have been rooting for Dustin recently. A lot of people finally want to see him get the belt, which I understand. For those people, what is his path to victory? I considered the calf kicks, but he has to be extremely careful because the second he loses balance with that, he can get taken down by Islam. The other path to victory is just sort of a fluky overhand right, or just in the striking a one-punch knockout, or at least one punch that leads to a knockout. It's been a long time since we've seen someone really hurt Islam on the feet, so we don't know how Islam will respond to that. But I think him not being hurt in such a long time just is a testament to how good his defense is and why I think Poirier really can't get through to Islam. I think Islam will get it done, and I can't imagine this fight going more than 3 rounds, to be honest. The more grappling Islam mixes in, the more dominant it becomes in my opinion, because just of a sheer grappling advantage and the stamina that he's probably gonna have over Poirier. So yeah, that's what I think will go down. Thanks for watching, as always.
I think that
Dustin Poirier is a black belt. But he is. He is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, bro.
Please, brother.
What do you mean, please?
Black belt? Who give him, brother? We have to check that moment. And we have to cancel, brother, many black belt because
why?
They make the Jiu-Jitsu, look bad.